This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, the Somerset County Sheriff's Office is looking for a missing 17-year-old girl.
Autumn Lillian Gazetta was last seen early Sunday morning at her home near Browns Corner Road in Canaan. There is no information on what clothes she's wearing, or she was last wearing, but she is described as having pink hair, blue-green eyes, standing around 5'4" tall, and weighing around 120 to 130 pounds. She did, however, leave on a blue bicycle. Autumn's mom says according to her message history, she had been talking to her sister's ex-boyfriend with plans on meeting up with him that morning. The sister's ex-boyfriend is a 25-year-old man with a criminal history of violence and brandishing weapons, that according to the release. If anyone has any information on Autumn's whereabouts, you are asked to reach out to the Sheriff's Department. The number is right there on your screen.
A 5-year-old boy drowned in Ambajijis Lake on Tuesday afternoon, according to the Piscataquis County Sheriff's Office. Around 2 o'clock, Millinocket Police and fire responded to a camp where the visiting family was renting. Authorities said the boy was fishing at the end of a dock and fell in. The father found him and immediately began CPR before authorities arrived. He was transported to a local hospital and later died.
Bangor police, among other agencies, continue their search for a Norwich Walk man who went missing last Monday. Our Sierra Jordan has the story.
The last time anyone has seen 37-year-old Graham Lacher was when he walked out of the Dorothea Dix Psychiatric Center at 4:40 on June 6. He was last seen wearing a gray jacket, gray screen pants, and an orange knit hat. Since then, authorities, along with the Bangor community, have been searching tirelessly for the missing man.
Graham is a unique person. He's brilliant, gifted with languages.
Tammy Scully is the mother of Graham Lacher, who has been treated voluntarily at Dorothea Dix for schizophrenia. She says it's terrifying knowing her son has been missing for 10 days.
Every patient has to be discharged to someplace in the community. You can't go from being in a completely locked facility to being in the community without taking steps to work up to that.
Bangor police issued a civil alert the night Lacher went missing. Maine Warden Service, the Down East Emergency Medicine Institute, and volunteers have been assisting the Bangor police with the search.
The efforts today were with helicopter and ground units. We had some of our ground personnel searching there around Essex Woods, and in addition, we also had the Border Patrol bring out a helicopter.
One of the volunteers with DME says a K-9 unit was used to trace him near Rangley Hall at Eastern Maine Community College in Bangor a few days ago.
I think he's on the outskirts of where he would get food and water. He's not trying to run away. He's not trying to harm himself. He's trying to be independent.
Scully urges folks to contact the Bangor Police Department if you see Graham or have any useful information. In studio, I'm Sierra Jordan reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
A former Newport attorney accused of stealing $290,000 from a client's estate appeared in court. R.J. Douglas has the story.
74-year-old Del Thistle is accused of embezzling money from former client Gilman Friend's wrongful death settlement. The prosecution called several detectives from the Attorney General's office to the stand, who previously examined the shared settlement account. During court proceedings, witnesses testified that Thistle misappropriated funds from the Friend estate. One witness who specializes in financial crime says his investigation concluded that rather than paying the owed $290,000 to clients, Thistle appeared to pay delinquent taxes, utilities, staff, as well as writing checks to himself. Witnesses claim that Thistle wrote 2 checks amounting in $13,500 to his ex-wife, Sylvia Thistle. Thistle also stands accused of writing a check for over $12,000 to his son, Eric Thistle. Defense attorney Will Ash argues that the defendant made poor decisions due to a past brain injury, which is allegedly related to the Bar Association's 2014 decision that Thistle no longer be allowed to practice law. The trial will continue Thursday morning. In studio, AJ Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
In other news tonight, the Maine Center for Disease Control and Prevention has reported a child has been treated for hepatitis with no known cause. The child is currently hospitalized with serious liver illness. The Maine CDC says they've seen reports of similar cases across the U.S. The agency is advising people to look out for hepatitis in children under the age of 10 with the following symptoms: fever, fatigue, loss of appetite, nausea, and vomiting. Dr. Nirav Shah of the Maine CDC says, quote, hepatitis with unknown causes remains rare in children. We encourage parents to call their children's medical providers if their children are experiencing these symptoms, end quote.
On Tuesday, voters decided on a number of local issues in our area. In Bar Harbor, residents rejected an ordinance for adult-use marijuana store licensing with 615 votes for yes and 804 for no. Calais voters approved $2 million to design, construct, and equip a 4-classroom addition to the Calais Elementary School with 171 votes in favor and 78 votes not in favor.
Meanwhile, Caribou voters approved $10 million for a new police station there with 593 yes votes over 418 no. And residents of Fairfield rejected an expansion of their public water system with 282 votes yes and 402 voting the measure down. The expansion would have required all residents to hook up to the system, which has reduced levels of PFAS, also known as forever chemicals.
And moving on now, we'll look at some of the results of congressional races around the state.
Federal Congressional District 2, Senate Districts. Congressional District 2, Bruce Poliquin declared the winner, projected last night, declared 21,377 votes over Liz Caruso at 14,309. And State Senate District 7, Nicole Grahowski declared the winner there for Louis Lucchini's old seat. She won with 6,415 votes over Brian Langley, 3,538, and independent Green Party Ben Micklejohn, 100.
And on to the next race now. State House District 10, Peter Lyford coming in as the winner there with 1,437 votes over Robert Cross with 1,195. And State Senate District 16 with Michael Perkins coming in at 845 votes with the most. And finally, Tiffany Strout in State House District 11, 435 votes, the winner over Kendall Alley with 264. And for Bangor City Council, Joseph Leonard taking that seat with 974 votes.
Well, a decades-old rule comes to an end as local bars and restaurants in the town of Corinth will now be able to sell alcohol on most days. That decision coming after Corinth residents voted 288 to 279 to allow establishments to sell liquor from Monday to Saturday. However, residents did say no to selling liquor on Sunday, voting that measure down 306 to 261. Now, the historic vote breaks the 40-year tradition of that town being dry. Town manager Stephen Fields talks about how things have changed since then.
The historicness behind it is 1969, 1972 is when the last time the town actually voted on this. So many decades have passed. Municipalities changed, the citizens have changed.
The decision must first be approved by the Secretary of State before an official timeline can then be established to implement the new rules.
Moving on now, Joseph Leonard was elected to the Bangor City Council following a special municipal election on Tuesday. Leonard received 974 votes, the most of any candidate running for the City Council seat. Michael Mayberry received the second most votes at 470, and Stephen Breaux received 436 votes. Tyler Rowe received 406, and Daniel Smith received 320 votes. The 5 candidates looked to fill the remainder of former councilor Sarah Dubé's seat.
Very active primary election this year. Definitely a lot of decisions made there.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's turn things over and take a first look at our forecast now.
All right, thank you very much. Happy Wednesday. Your first weather is brought to you by Scott's Recreation with offices in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono. And all right, this is more like it, right? Temperatures back up near 80 today, 78 in Bangor, also Millinocket. 76 for Bar Harbor. That south wind today kind of kicking in across right along the coastal areas. Other than that, though, it's been a very nice day across the region. All right, so the wind right now is out of the east and out of the north. It's kind of all over the place. It'll switch out of more of the westerly area tonight into early parts of tomorrow morning, but go calm first, and that could give us some dense fog later on tonight. Right now, lots of clear skies out there, but there is something to the west of us. There's two systems out here. They are moving in our direction, so that will bring us some rain showers later tomorrow into Friday as well. Our forecast, though, tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies and not so cool with low temperatures in the 50s. Your full forecast is coming up.
All righty, Jeff, thanks so much. And coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, the USDA Rural Development Maine State Director hosts a roundtable trying to tackle the affordable housing crisis.
And Jackson Laboratory conducts a waste audit of its visitor parking lot. We'll tell you why. Those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Selling your home is a big job. You need a team to help pull it off. Real estate is no joke, and these cats ain't laughing.
You know, I think we can get you more for your home.
We just posted your house online and we're already getting great response.
Buy or sell confidently with Mark and Nancy.
Actually, it's Nancy and Mark.
Right, Nancy and Mark Rowe. Experience, personality, results. I'm sold.
Fast Freddy does everything fast, including playing Maine Lottery's new Fast Play game, Cash Blast Progressive. Jackpots keep growing until someone wins. He can choose a $2, $5, or $10 ticket. Freddy could win up to 100% of the jackpot. Play Cash Blast Progressive today.
Hey, you're Fast Freddy. You probably want to play Maine Lottery's newest Fast Play games. There's Word Search, where you could win up to $15,000. And 3 to Win has a progressive jackpot.
I'll take them. Love your express checkout line. Goodbye.
Work hard, play hard with the ultimate work and play truck, the Toyota Tacoma Access Cab. Make this your ultimate summer with the ultimate deal during the Toyota Summer Sales Event, because you could get 1.75% APR financing on the ultimate Tacoma that includes 2 years no-cost maintenance and Toyota Safety Sense. Tacoma, named Best Buy of the Year among mid-size pickups. So work hard, play hard. But first, see your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, free delivery within striking distance of their 21 locations statewide. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
ABC 7, Fox 22, McLaughlin Seafood, and Firehouse Subs want to send you to see Leonard Skinner live in concert on their Big Wheels Keep On Turning tour with special guest Marshall Tucker Band and the Outlaws, Sunday, July 3rd at the Maine Savings Amphitheater in Bangor. Sign up to win tickets by registering at McLaughlin's Lobsters, Seafood, and Takeout in Bangor, specializing in live Maine lobsters and the freshest seafood, and Firehouse Subs in Bangor, where a portion of your purchase goes toward providing equipment for first responders. Win tickets to see Leonard Skinner, July 3rd on the Bangor waterfront.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
The USDA Rural Development Maine State Director hosted a roundtable and invited state leaders as well as community action partners to tackle the affordable housing crisis. Dozens of groups came together, including House Speaker Ryan Fecteau, to build connections and partnerships to better address community concerns. USDA Director Rhiannon Hampson says the organization works to fill the gap to create more livable communities. Hampson's hope is that different agencies can work together, and as we're coming out of a pandemic crisis mode.
Now we can actually better help Mainers when they come to us. So if someone calls rural development, for example, and asks for a program or has a need that we cannot particularly fill, we are now better informed to be able to pass them along to one of our partners because we know what that person is doing.
Hampson says the USDA plans to review budgets to establish stronger partnerships in the future.
Jackson Laboratory conducted a waste audit of its visitor parking lot today. Starting at 8 this morning, the audit took a majority of the day as the team sorted through the trash collected from its Bar Harbor location with the goal of improving its waste profile. The team also uses the data collected from the trash to find ways to reduce waste in the future. Director Levi Rogers explains why these audits are not only important for companies, but also the world.
Thinking beyond sort of the boundaries of the Jackson Laboratory, we know that waste has an impact on the environment. We know it has impacts on human health and other societal consequences. And so, we want to find ways to minimize, our contributions to the waste system and sort of be part of the solutions.
This is Jackson Lab's second consecutive audit in the past 2 years.
Yellowstone National Park faces catastrophic damage after floodwaters washed away homes, destroyed bridges, and stranded park visitors and residents. All of this as the summer tourist season is kicking off. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the story.
Historic flooding forcing parts of the iconic Yellowstone National Park to close. Days of rain coupled with the rapidly melting snow causing the Yellowstone River to rise to a record 15 feet. The current so strong it swept away roads, bridges, and this massive two-story home. The flooding emergency mounting, rescue crews rappelling from bridges to homes surrounded by water. ABC's Will Carr's there in Montana.
Some neighborhoods still underwater. The big concern right now is when these waters finally recede, how much damage will be left behind.
Meanwhile, thousands of visitors ordered out of Yellowstone Park in areas overtaken by floodwaters.
We started seeing that some of the tables at the campsites were underwater, and that kind of led to a mad scramble to get out of there.
The race to safety, a dangerous one. Whoa. Rocks tumbling from the mountain down below, just narrowly missing cars. And after being trapped, Angela Chen and her family fortunate enough to escape.
The townspeople are awesome. I mean, they went out their ways to make sure that we're comfortable.
And no injuries or deaths have been reported as a result of that flooding. Yellowstone National Park, though, will be closed through at least the remainder of the week. I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And our thoughts going out to everyone affected by that weather out there. All right, well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the Peony Society of Maine will be hosting a 21st annual garden tour this Saturday.
And in sports, Bucksport baseball has been dominant all year, and now they're on the verge of their first ever state title. We'll be right back.
Leonard Skinnard, Big Wheels Keep on Turning Tour. July 3rd, Maine Savings Amphitheater, Bangor, Maine, with special guests Marshall Tucker Band and the Outlaws. Leonard Skinnard, back on the road in 2022. On sale now. Buy tickets at waterfrontconcerts.com or Ticketmaster.com. Part of the Varney Insurance Concert Series. Leonard Skinnard, Big Wheels Keep on Turning Tour.
As a working mom of 5, I'm feeling the burden of rising prices. But instead of getting inflation under control, the liberals in Washington are attacking America's tech innovators. Talk about being out of touch. The left's bill would take away the technology we depend on, put our personal data at risk, make China stronger and America weaker. I don't understand how any Republican senator could support this liberal nonsense. Tell Senate conservatives to stand up for American technology.
ABC 7, Fox 22, and Next Home Experience want to send you to see Leonard Skinnard live in concert on their Big Wheels Keep on Turning tour with special guests Marshall Tucker Band and the Outlaws. Sunday, July 3rd at the Maine Savings Amphitheater in Bangor. Sign up to win tickets by registering at Next Home Experience in Bangor. Get looped and get sold today. Win tickets to see Leonard Skinnard July 3rd on the Bangor waterfront.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Aren't we all just looking for the hottest stocks?
Nope. We use diversified strategies to position our clients' portfolios for their long-term goals.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interest.
So when do you make more money?
Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Welcome to the all-new Oakland Furniture Sit and Sleep Gallery. Come in and explore our great selection of quality living room sets and mattresses, all designed for your comfort. Visit our best home furnishings gallery and find that just right recliner. From the petite to the beast, so good they can only be called best. When you want the best, shop local. Shop the all-new Oakland Furniture Sit and Sleep Gallery.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Mainly Supplements near the Bangor Mall. We provide a variety of protein, pre-workout, vitamins, and healthy snacks to fuel your body for peak performance.
Welcome back, everyone. The state championship matchups are here for high school baseball and softball. Down in Bucksport, the Golden Bucks will be taking on Lisbon in their first state title game since 2015. They finished the year as the top team in Class C North, and senior Jake Guddy tossed a complete game to win the regional finals just a few days after he and Cam Rich combined for a no-hitter in the semis. With Ty Giberson as their second starter, the Bucks pitching is what has kept them rolling all year long.
It's definitely helped us throughout the season pick up our record that we finished with and lead us to the state game. So, I mean, Ty's dominant every time he goes on the mound. I feel like I've been pretty good, keeping the runs low. And
I mean, pretty much everyone on our team is, if we were to play on a different team, we'd be the ace on any other team we played. So, it's just nice having pitchers that have a lot of experience.
Now, the Bucks are coming off one of the best seasons ever at 19-1 overall, so something has to be working, and with the chance to capture their first ever Gold Glove, the mindset is just to stick to what they know best.
We're changing nothing. That's the big thing is we've kind of played a relaxed game, a fun game. Our crowd has been fantastic all the time. So just kind of keep that same mentality. Just go out there, compete, and do your job, and let the rest take its course.
So that championship game will be at 2 p.m. at Mansfield Stadium on Saturday, and we'll, of course, have coverage of that. For now, let's head south for an update from Brookline, Massachusetts, as Caleb Manuel is less than a day away from the opening round of the U.S. Open. Manuel played 12 holes in his final practice round, but also spent some time taking in the moment, taking in the atmosphere. He played a couple holes with Red Sox outfielder Jackie Bradley Jr. and rubbed shoulders with some of the pros on tour, including Justin Thomas and Ricky Fowler.
I met both those guys, and they told me just to, have fun and enjoy it, because they're really what it is right now. I can't make a paycheck this week, and even if I do make the cut, it is what it is. But it's just having fun and enjoying.
Emmanuel said he expects the crowd to have a Boston feel to it, passionate, rowdy, maybe even a little boisterous, and for him, that's a good thing.
They're a lot louder than probably any other fans in the country, so. Yeah, I think that's an advantage for me, maybe because other guys are used to the calm, quiet fans, not the Boston fans. But being from New England, Boston fan, it'll be good and fun.
So speaking of that crowd, extra day of rest for the Celtics on Wednesday as Game 6 moves back to Boston. More time to think about what's at stake come 9 p.m. on Thursday. Once again, it's do or die time for the Celtics. So what needs to change? Of course, it starts with holding on to the ball. Pretty simple. The Celtics turned the ball over 18 times for 22 points on Monday night. Not good enough, and they know that. Now they've been up against the wall twice already in these playoffs, but this isn't the Heat, this isn't the Bucks, this is the Golden State Warriors, and there's a difference.
As confident as we are in the situations we've been in, we understand Golden State's a high IQ, well-coached team that's not going to beat themselves. You have to go out there and take it.
Do whatever it takes to win. And that can look different from game to game. I felt like, myself and everybody else did whatever it took. And, that's the mindset you got to have going into tomorrow. And then, hopefully a Game 7.
And again, a 9 p.m. tip-off on that one, looking to force Game 7. All right, that's sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
All right, what a gorgeous day out there today. Temperatures near 80. We are on the yellow brick road, but we're going to have a couple of speed bumps in there because we have some showers and probably a couple of thunder showers back in the forecast tomorrow evening. But here we go today. Highs up in the 70s again. We'll take it with lots of sunshine. Just a gorgeous day across the entire area. And tomorrow will be a bit cooler as we have some more cloud cover on the way and a couple of showers later in the day. But the overall trend, though, you're going to hear lots about the heat across the Midwest, of course. But over here, we're hanging out near average the next week or so. That firmly puts us in the 70s and maybe a couple low 80s in there as well. The wind is all over the place today, out of the east, out of the north, out of the south. We'll take it, but tomorrow it's going to switch out of the west a little more and kind of get a little gusty too. We could see wind gusts near 15 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. But before that, though, it's going to go calm again tonight. So that could mean, you know it, dense fog out there, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. We have some dense fog in the forecast once again. Okay, so out there right now, lots of clear skies, right? But that will begin to change tomorrow as we have a system over here. And not just one, there's a couple of them. There's one kind of right here, one, of course, right there, and one over here. So once they start getting in here, beginning tomorrow late afternoon, that's going to keep the rain showers at least in the forecast tomorrow afternoon through Friday, through Saturday into Sunday. It's not going to be the best Father's Day weekend weather-wise, as there are some showers back in the forecast. Let's walk you through it. So tonight, no issues at all. Tomorrow, here's tomorrow morning about 7:30 or so, nothing going on. But then increasing clouds throughout the day. Here's a couple showers by later in the day. And those spotty showers continue tomorrow night into early parts of Friday. Now, likely non-severe. However, a couple of these could produce some locally heavy rainfall across the area. Here we are on a Friday afternoon. Another round comes through on Friday. So we'll keep that at least chance for rain showers in the forecast into the weekend and beyond. And the rain could begin to add up. We're talking several waves of light rain and maybe a couple thunder showers in there. By the end of the weekend, a couple of you could see an inch or two of moisture across the area because there's more back upstream, right? Here comes another one over there. That will get in here probably Sunday into Monday. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, low temperatures down near 52, with a calm wind and some dense fog after midnight. For tomorrow, all right, so mostly sunny skies early, followed by some thunder showers later in the afternoon. Look for high temperatures near 76 with a south breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows the story. So 76 tomorrow, later in the day, showers and a couple of thunder showers. Friday, though, we're going to get wet with a high of 78. Saturday, 68, a bit cooler. And there's Father's Day on Sunday, a good chance for rain showers and highs reaching for 70.
All righty, and there is still more to come after the break. Stay with us.
General Rental Center has been serving Central Maine for more than 30 years with an extensive inventory of equipment and tools, including excavators, chippers, aerial lifts, skid steers, mini skid steers and attachments, pressure washers, and dump trailers. If you can't find it on our website, we can get it for you. Call for multi-day and weekend special rates. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. General Rental Center, Old Town.
I rewired everything.
With what?
Stuff, it'll work fine.
Just right would be better than fine, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah.
That's why Toyota Service Center technicians use genuine Toyota parts to work just right.
Sounds really good.
Keep your Toyota a Toyota. Get your Toyota ready for that summer road trip. See your New England Toyota dealer for great service offers to help keep your Toyota dependable and fuel efficient all summer long. Toyota, let's go places.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. We ran the numbers and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-209-5384 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
However you spend your day, spend it in style. At Label Shopper, you'll find designer brands for 30 to 70% less than department stores. With prices this low, you can grab all your favorite styles.
Label Shopper, great clothes, great prices.
Tonight, what to do about rising inflation and soaring prices on everything from gas to groceries. When will prices come back down? More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched program on all of television.
Welcome back, and finally tonight, the Peony Society of Maine invites you to its 21st annual garden tour this Saturday. Roger and Sally Lysette are two of several gardeners who are members of the Peony Society of Maine and will be hosting tours of their personal gardens.
We have in total between 250 and 300 plants. Some of them are duplicates and a lot of them are individuals. It'd be hard to tell you how many of each variety we have, but they bloom usually from late May till 1st of July.
Peonies are a favorite of many gardeners. They're a resilient perennial with large blooms of layered foliage that are fragrant and lasting. The Lysette's garden features a variety of plants alongside their peonies. Roger says most peonies can live 50 to 100 years, usually outgrowing the people that plant them. The tour hosted by the Lysettes and other gardeners will take place on Saturday, June 18th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. beginning at their home at 1348 Ohio Street in Bangor. And for admittance, a $3 donation is encouraged.
And well worth it. That looks absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. I bet the smells there are great too.
Indeed. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us from everybody here at ABC 7 News. Take care and have a great rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.